Welcome to the Epic Man Podcast, where we let our curiosities and theories run wild and sometimes talk relevant news. I'm Josiah, and with me, my friend and co-host, Mike. How are you doing today, Mike?
Me.
You.
I'm doing good. I'm here. I'm rocking it. We're rocking sock'em robots today.
It's you and me, man.
It's you and me. Hey, you and me and you. Both.
You know, there's no one else here.
Nobody.
And you know, we could spill all sorts of secrets with
all sorts of secrets, crazy secrets. I don't have that many secrets, and to be honest, most of my secrets are not that interesting, and they probably would just be like, "That's just weird," and I don't want to hear about that ever again. But
I have many secrets.
I bet you do, and one day there's going to be an episode. I'm going to wait until you're like gone to have the episode where we're like, dude, we're hearing about Josiah's secrets today, but we got to keep it, you know. Well, I just want to jump into something real quick because we talked a little bit. We didn't, you know, we're just kind of winging it today. We're just talking about lots of fun stuff.
Winging it.
Secrets.
Winging it.
Secrets. Crazy secrets. Just recently, New York Times. When I say recently, I mean like within 9 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
New York Times
Okay.
got 60 inches of Subway tuna tested at a lab. You ready for this?
Oh, I heard about this.
You ready for this? They found that there was no amplifiable tuna DNA present in their tuna sandwiches.
That's kind of alarming.
60 inches. Yeah. 3 different restaurants in Los Angeles. They said the chain was accused in a lawsuit of alleging that the fish is made from a mixture of various concoctions. And that was first reported on by the Washington Post. The tuna was frozen sent to a lab, which determined no amplifiable tuna DNA was present in the sample. So we obtained no amplification products from the DNA. Therefore, we can not identify the species. What is that?
I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of fishy to me.
Is this how we're going to start this? Is this how we're going to start this episode? I don't even know what to do with you right now.
Is there a reason? I mean, I guess that explains why I never thought their tuna tasted like tuna.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Apparently, and they reached out and they were like, we're not going to comment on that. And you're like, well, that's weird.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Just like, what was it? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know, that's you know, that's something that people should know. It's like, what the frick are you making your tuna out of? With no tuna DNA.
Yeah, they're just like, hey,
just trust us. Just trust us. It's fine.
Well, it's just like,
nobody's died from it.
Nobody's died. It's true. So but it's like, what was it?
Be that bad?
Back in like 2013 or 14 or something like that, when like people found horse meat and Taco Bell beef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, oh my gosh, that's like, what is this horse meat thing? And they're like, hey man, don't worry about it. by 2020 we will have all regular beef. And it's like, what? That's not like, what?
Don't worry, we're working on it.
Yeah,
maybe it's pangolin meat.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah,
you know, those pangolins are pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know that for sure or not. I mean, you know, but
well, I mean,
apparently, but if they have sex with a bat, then we can, you know, start another pandemic. Listen, it just got me thinking, like, after hearing about that, because I'm like, that's terrifying. But
yeah,
we eat a lot of crazy stuff all the time.
True.
It got me thinking about, you know, some of the other crazy stuff that people eat over the years. And just today, I was talking with my wife, because I am actually married, unlike a certain person in this podcast that's not here today that claims he's married but isn't really married.
Not married.
He's not married. We were talking about something and I mentioned foie gras. Foie gras.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. And
that stuff.
And it's French for fat liver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's a specialty product made of the liver of a duck or a goose. And I was like, oh, well, first of all, it's gross. But second of all, apparently the goose is fattened, or the duck is fattened by force feeding it. So they just like And I watched a little video on it. It was kind of weird. There's all these like rich people standing around, like watching, all annoyed. They were like impatient. They're like, "Ah." This dude just grabs his goose in like a cage, and he like clamps this thing down on it so it can't move. And he grabbed his neck real gently, and everything. And he takes his tube and he just jams his tube down the thing's throat. And the goose is like, and he like massages the goose's throat so it doesn't choke to death on like, it's like grain. And it just is like pumping this grain down this thing's.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what is
it's
that?
Well-known delicacy in French cuisine, apparently.
Really?
But, yeah.
Oh, man. That sounds like something from like a horror movie or something.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Its flavor is described as rich, buttery, and delicate, unlike that of an ordinary duck or goose liver. But my thing is this, and this is why it gets weird to me. Why, like, who decided that was a thing?
Yeah.
Like, apparently the liver gets enlarged to like 10 times its usual volume.
Holy cow.
There's like a number of countries that have laws against force feeding and creating it. But apparently it's doing this force feeding animals dates back to like 2500 BC, where ancient Egyptians and keeping birds for food and deliberately fattening the birds. But see, that makes sense to me if like you're living somewhere and you're like, dude, we got to get these birds fatter than they are, and you're like, shove that grass down his mouth, like, or something. I mean, I'm not saying it's cool, I'm not saying I'm for animal cruelty, but I mean, I could understand, like, we got to survive, we got to get these birds fat.
Stick that
like,
water reed down its throat, and
and just cram some grass down there and make it, or whatever. But like, apparently it's protected by French law because it's cultural and gastronomical heritage of France. It belongs to the protected cultural gastronomical heritage of France. But I'm just like, dude, who's sitting around going, man, you know what sounds really good right now? A force-fed goose liver. Like, at some point you got to give it up. Like, but apparently it's just
I have no desire to try that whatsoever. Like,
no, not at all.
Especially, I mean, now that I know how they do it, it kind of makes it a little bit more disturbing. I
felt super bad.
Yeah. It's like when you're eating it and stuff, you're like, man, I'm eating like something that was literally like tortured and forced to eat more than it should have.
Yeah, they're like, eat this.
It makes me think of the what's that one movie, Tusk, that came out a few years ago or whatever. Like,
don't do that.
The guy who's like, who like forced the other guy to, he like turned him into like a freaking walrus or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, that movie damaged me and psychologically.
Dude, I cannot look at walruses the same way after that.
No, dude, it was so terrifying.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Like, I cannot even walruses just like subconsciously disturb me now.
Well, dude, Kevin Smith is kind of nuts, dude. Like, I'm like, how did you go from Clerks to this?
Yeah.
Like,
it's pretty weird, dude.
Yeah, he's just like, dude, I got an idea, man. I'm gonna make this movie about this dude that gets turned into a walrus. He doesn't have a choice in the matter, and he's gonna do it. Yeah,
that movie was freaking disturbing, dude.
Yeah, the movie was terrifying. Listen, do not go watch it, but also go watch it.
Yeah. It's an experience.
It's certainly an experience.
And then while you're watching it, just think about geese getting force-fed stuff into their liver.
They apparently do it to ducks too, and like, I'm not saying that we should harm ducks. I'm not saying that at all.
Don't harm the ducks.
But ducks are kind of dicks. Like, they're literally.
Ducks are dicks. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, I mean, listen, this is not an animal. This is not an animal episode, but I would be remiss if I did not mention this.
The corkscrews?
Yeah. Male ducks have a giant corkscrew penis.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep. And it has like barbs on it, and it's not pleasant for anybody apparently that's being involved with this, and it shoots out like super hard. It's like bow, and like shoots out super fast, like, so it can just rip through and just like get it, yeah, man. And yeah, it's crazy. Apparently the duck keeps its penis inside out with a sac within its body. Time for mating arrives, it explodes outward to a fully erect 20 centimeters.
Oh my goodness.
It takes a third of a second.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, like, I can't even imagine that. Like,
yeah, man, like,
that's just nuts. Like, you could knock somebody out punching that fast. Bow. Like, duck, imagine, like, if like,
come here, you little mallard.
Hey, come here, bro, I gotta show you something. Penis knocked out, third of a second. Yeah. But like, man, listen, I know we're getting off, but we said we're winging it, guys. So just please be patient. But like, apparently, female ducks were like, bro, this is out of control. I can't handle this third of a second penis swinging on me like this. So they just like, they decided to just develop corkscrew vaginas as well.
Oh, I mean, well, there you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well just make the package fit,
Yeah. Well, you want to hear something even weirder? 97% of bird species lack any penis whatsoever.
That's weird.
So ducks got it.
So ducks are literally dicks.
Yeah, they literally are dicks. They're just like, bro, I grew up with a penis, apparently. I just got this thing. I don't know what to do with it. But like, yeah, female ducks have like super long, twisted like vaginas that have like dead end pockets and spirals that curve in the opposite direction. So like, imagine you're like, and it's like pop, 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 pop. It's like, yeah, dude. Yep, they're organic chastity belts to prevent. Yeah, they're like, listen, I don't care what your penis does. Like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, hey, I don't blame them. When you got the male ducks coming at you with second corkscrew penises, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do in that situation?
I don't know, man. Like, what do you? Yeah.
It makes me glad that I'm not a duck. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would absolutely hate to be a duck, especially a female duck, because that's really not cool.
True. Yeah. That's not cool at all. Yeah. Well, in that case, I don't really feel bad for the ducks getting, stuff force fed down their throat.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like now, I'm kind of thinking, well,
because they sound kind of rapey. So
then maybe ducks had it coming. Yeah. But like, I'm just out here. Like, I know that I've heard from people that raise ducks, like you have to have like a lot of female ducks. Like it has to be like 3 to 1 or something, or else the male ducks get real aggressive and they start just like killing females and stuff.
My mom has ducks.
Yikes.
And I mean, I've never seen anything, but I should ask her.
But
I should ask her. So, Mom.
Yeah, Mom, what's it like when those ducks have sex?
Have you seen the corkscrew?
Did you see the duck penis? Did you see it?
Is that called a Denus?
Yeah.
Denus?
Of course. Yeah, Denus. What's up, man? This is my Denus.
I mean, it's kind of weird that we're talking about this because walruses also have weird penises too. So
yeah. Well, we talked about that the other day too. They're like giant. They're like this.
Dude, that shook me after you told me that. Crazy.
Well, listen. Speaking of penises too, I also discovered something else. You know what? We're going off on penises today. Thought we were going to talk about food, but this is the thing. So apparently, sometimes whales will just be having a day. And whales will just like breach out of the water. You know how they do.
Yeah.
Like they just
breach, man.
The breach, Sometimes they'll breach upside down and they'll just let their big old honking wangs just shoot out the sky. And like, they're huge. I mean, these things are massive. We talked about this a little bit. Yeah. But like, yeah, dude, that's where like stories of like Nessie and stuff came from. They're just like giant whale penises.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So like these sailors would be walking around and this giant thing would be like swimming around and like next to them. And it's like this giant curved creature.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's a giant sea serpent. No, it's just a whale getting his jollies off, bro. He's like, dude, you want to see what I got going on? Other people are like, no, nobody asks for that. And he's like, well, it's too bad because that's what's happening today.
Check out my dick, bro.
Yeah, dude, I gotta show you something. And you're like, please don't. And he's like, it's my wiener. Which, speaking of, check this out. And I didn't know this. Dude, we are spiraling out of control right now. In
Husavik, out of control.
Yeah, apparently. And we're going deep down into it, and hopefully we don't hit any dead ends.
Yeah.
Apparently in Husavik, Iceland, there's a guy who has the world's largest penis collection.
What? Wait, penis collection?
Penis collection.
What is it? So he just literally just collects penises.
He just goes around collecting penises.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
What?
The Icelandic Philological Museum, which houses the world's largest collection of penises and penile parts. Yeah.
Okay.
To own the private parts of every male mammal living in Iceland, you see, a goal that Hjartson, his name is, I know his last name is Hjartson, Sigurdur Hjartson.
Okay.
Yeah, he just collects penises.
Huh.
Collecting penises is like anything. You can never stop. You can never catch up. You can always get a new one, a better one, Hjartson said. As you reach into the museum's penis-shaped cash register to return some change to a customer before picking up a phone that was also shaped like a penis.
Wow. Okay. Well, this guy, hey, you know, everyone needs a hobby, right? Everyone needs a hobby.
Look at this. Check this out. The interior of this museum, or phalloteca, as Hjartson likes to call it, looks like a setting for some morbid bachelor party. Even the lampshades, which aren't made to look like penises, are made from bull and lamb scrotum.
Oh, no.
He says, you know, collectors, they can get a little obsessed.
You know those collectors.
I'm like, that's not, don't say it like, no.
Like, you know, collectors always just, you know, every collector has scrotum lamps in their house.
Scrotum lamps, bro. Yeah. Dude, his largest piece in this collection, and this article is a little older, but yeah, he has a sperm whale penis, and it's 6 foot long.
Oh my goodness!
Because this isn't even the whole thing.
Oh wow! Okay.
He says after a whale dies, 2/3 of his penis leaks out. He said he estimates that the sperm whale penis in its entirety is 13 feet in length and weighs nearly 800 pounds.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
Well, what's crazy about that to me is like that thing could, like, if that was a living creature, it could probably kill you.
Yeah, just one thrust and you'd be done, man.
Yeah,
it'd be over.
A minute. It's getting crazier.
Oh boy!
Not all the penis specimens in display in Husavik are so frighteningly large. That's especially true for the organ filed under code D15B. This one belonged to a human male, a renowned womanizer, Paul Arison, who died in January at the age of 95 after claiming to have bedded 296 women. He kept a gentleman's scorecard.
Wow.
In 1996, Arison agreed to have his penis donated to the museum after his death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He kept his word, but right before he died, he regretted because his penis had shriveled embarrassingly. Every year, 11,000 visitors make the trek to the northeast of Iceland, a small fishing village, about 6-hour drive from Reykjavik, to see the museum. 276 penile pieces.
276. And scrotum lamps. So can you imagine just like, you know, touring Iceland and you're just like, hey,
nope.
Well, this is a nice, quaint little town right here. Let's go check it out. You know, let's see what the locals are up to. And then you get there and you see that the locals are collecting penises.
Yeah, they're like grabbing goats and they're like, hey, wow, chopping off. Yeah.
If I was a male, I'd be leaving that place like immediately.
Dude, I don't know what to think about this. I'm looking at pictures of this place now, and it is.
I don't think I want to look at pictures of this place.
Dude, like this guy has just jars of penises everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
He has rock penises outside, just chilling. Oh my dude, there's so many jars of just giant wangs. I don't know what to think about that. He has giant wood penises hanging off the. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there's the man penis, and it's got a picture of the dude underneath it naked. Oh no.
Oh no.
Dude, he has a penis lamp and it's shaped like just a wood. Somebody carved it like a penis. There's the scrotum. There's no. Bro, this guy is tripping. But it's open every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Listen, I think I know where we have to go.
Yeah. I mean,
Epic Man Takes the Penis Museum. The giraffe penis?
Oh no.
Dude, oh no, and there's the whale penis and it's huge. Bro.
I don't want to see.
No, I don't want to see that either. Listen, you know what? Let's go back to talking about weird foods people eat, because this is terrifying.
Well, apparently blue whales produce around 20 liters of sperm too. 20 liters.
I don't understand that.
That's
like a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, like 20 liters. What?
That's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you can also you could literally crawl through their main like arteries and stuff too.
See, that's kind of crazy.
Like they're like a blue whale's arteries are so big you can literally like crawl through them, like
Dude,
the
that's
freaking
insane.
like like tunnels at like a play place or something,
Yeah.
house or something.
Hey, I mean, it would be kind of baller to like crawl through something like that just to see what it's like.
Yeah,
but also it's terrifying. Bro, 20 liters is 5 gallons, 5.2 gallons.
jeez.
5.2 gallons. Bro, you could drive on that for a little while.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
quite some time. Hey, maybe that's the secret, man.
Oh my gosh, we just figured out the energy crisis.
Yeah.
Stop using electricity. Stop
Whale
using
sperm.
gas. Whale sperm. That's what we're doing. Listen, the whales are happy.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah, the whales wouldn't mind.
No.
They're like, man,
Like, bro, I'm just having a great time. I'm
getting jerked off every day. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Goodness gracious.
I wouldn't want that job though.
Nope. Nope.
There was a guy who was swallowed by a whale recently. Like a week ago. Like literally a week ago.
Yeah, he was like a diver or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was freaked out.
He's like a lobster diver.
Yeah.
Apparently that's like literally like his job is to like dive and get lobsters or something.
Yeah.
And then he was swallowed by a freaking whale.
Yeah. This is like, hey.
It was a
Gulp.
humpback whale.
Oh, hey. I mean, that's terrifying. You want to read about that a little bit?
Yeah. So let me see here. So the lobster diver named Michael Packard. Let's see. Let me get to where the story actually starts here. So he was the ocean food chain was in full evidence, but about 10 feet away from the bottom, Packard, when he was diving down, suddenly knew what it truly felt like to be part of that chain of so apparently there's like schools of like little like sand lances are called and stripers swimming by, which just must be like some of the food that humpback whales eat apparently. Yeah. And so in something truly biblical, Packard was swallowed whole by a humpback whale because he felt like the current pulling towards the humpback whale's mouth and stuff, because it's like trying to suck all the like the sand lances and the stripers into its mouth. Yeah. And then sucked him in too. So all of a sudden I felt this huge shove, and the next thing I knew, it was completely black. Packard recalled Friday afternoon following his release from Cape Cod Hospital. I could sense I was moving, and I could feel the whale squeezing with the muscles in his mouth. That's insane. Wow. Initially, Packard thought he was inside a great white shark, but he couldn't feel any teeth, and he hadn't suffered any obvious wounds. It quickly dawned on him that he had been swallowed by a whale.
My God.
I was completely inside. It was completely black, Packard said. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm getting out of here. I'm done. I'm dead. All I could think of was my boys. They're 12 and 15 years old. Outfitted with scuba gear, he struggled, and the whale began shaking its head so that Packard could tell he didn't like it. He estimated he was in the whale for 30 to 40 seconds before the whale finally surfaced. I saw light, and he started throwing his head side to side, and the next thing I knew, I was outside in the water. So apparently there's like people who were part of the cruise ship who saw him when he was like released from the whale's mouth. Packard said Mayo, who was the guy that he works with, saw the whale burst to the surface and that he initially thought it was a great white shark. There was all this action at the top of the water, Packard said Mayo told him. Then the whale flung him into the sea. Mayo picked him up, called by radio to shore, and sped back to the Provincetown pier.
Wow.
So that's just insane.
Wow. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do with that? Whale's like, go, what the hell? And the guy's like, I don't know what's going on. Whale's like, I don't either, bro. I'm just trying to get this. Oh my gosh. It's like deuces. Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like Finding Nemo. Yeah, yeah. You get swallowed by the whale, and the whale's just like, bro, I don't want to eat y'all. I'm just trying to help you.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's nuts, dude. I can't even imagine. But then also,
freaking whales, man.
You have a story for life. Hey, remember that time I got swallowed by a whale? They're like, yeah, Grandpa, and you're like, yeah, Grandpa. Why you say it like that? Like, did you get swallowed by a whale. Wow. Yeah.
Do you want to hear another story, grandkids? I got swallowed by a whale.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. One time I was swimming, they're like, oh my gosh, this guy's telling this story again. Oh geez.
It's like the only thing he tells anybody whenever he meets them and stuff.
Like, hey, nice to meet you. I got swallowed by a whale. And like, okay, cool. Nice to meet you too. Well, that's, you know what? Listen, it fits. It's in line. The penises weren't, but this is, because that's a weird food for a whale. He's like, hey,
yeah, exactly.
I don't want to eat this.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not into human.
I'm not into human.
No.
But you know what humans are into? A lot of weird crap. I'm going to teach you about this. Listen, I'm sure if you watched any cooking shows long enough, you've heard of this. But if you haven't heard of this, you're about to hear about this.
Oh boy.
It's a Filipino dish. It's called balut.
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 Okay.
Are you ready for this?
No.
It's a chance to eat your chicken and your egg at the same time. Bro, it is fermented, fertilized chicken eggs. Or duck eggs.
Chickens inside of them?
Yep. Oh. Chicken fetus right inside. You eat the egg and everything. Nope. and it's a full thing.
Nope.
Yep. Nope. They're cooked when the fetus is anywhere from 17 days to 21 days, depending on your preference. Oh. Although when the egg is older, the fetus might begin to have a beak, claw, bones, and feathers. So you want to eat it before it gets to that point.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep.
In Filipino culture, balut is almost as popular as the hot dog in America, and street vendors yell out "balut" as they push their cart down the street. They're popularly believed to boost the libido and are also a hearty snack full of protein.
Yeah, well, that'd be boosting something, all right. Let me tell you.
Yeah, boosting my gag reflex. I'm gonna throw that crap down, yeah. Bro. No way. You crack the egg open, sip the broth, and then eat the yolk in the fetus.
No. No way. There would be absolutely no way that I would ever do that.
Balut.
Ever.
Like, nope. Bro, I got this thing. You got to try this thing. It's like a hot dog. And you're like, I like a hot dog, huh? Okay. He's like, yeah, it's just like a hot dog. It's a freaking dead chicken and an undeveloped chicken. Bro, looking at this picture is messing with me, dude. They don't got no eyes or nothing. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look up a picture of this.
Oh, dude.
How do you spell it?
B-L-U-T. Balut. Balut.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, bro. There it is.
Well, let me see. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Yeah. I don't like that at all.
It's a thing.
Yep. No, that's not happening ever.
No. Well, it shouldn't be a thing. But Dad, I'm not even kidding you. It's a freaking thing, man. People really do that. Balut.
That's like that might be even worse than like the century egg.
Uh-huh. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Because when you look at pictures of people eating it, it's
I'm disgusting. Not really a big fan of eggs in general in the first place, to be honest.
That's completely fair. I understand.
Like, I don't know. I'm just not really into the whole egg thing. There's a weird like aftertaste that eggs have that I'm not a fan of. And I don't like the smell of eggs either.
Interesting. I mean, I eat some eggs. I'll smash them, but I can understand why people might not like them.
I like scrambled eggs, but
yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah. Well, listen.
And it has to have bacon with it.
Bacon and eggs. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got to mix it up. Well, you know what goes good with eggs and bacon?
What's that?
Cheese.
Yeah.
But if you go to Italy, parts of Italy, you can get a special kind of cheese. Casu marzu cheese.
Oh, okay.
Sardinian cheese.
Okay.
It's called maggot cheese.
Oh no.
It means rotten cheese, and it's also called maggot cheese. It's been banned for health reasons, but can be still found for sale on the black market in parts of Italy.
Oh no.
Yep, the sheep's milk cheese is basically pecorino, which has had the larva of the cheese fly introduced into it. Fermentation occurs as the larva digests the cheese fats, and the texture becomes very soft with some liquid seeping out. The cheese has to be eaten when the maggots are still alive, because when they are dead, it's considered to be toxic.
That's disgusting. That's okay. That's like, that might even be worse than the balut.
It's gonna keep getting better, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Oh
Since the larvae can jump if they're disturbed, diners have to shield their eyes.
What?
Uh-huh.
So they don't go in their freaking eyes or something?
Uh-huh.
Oh no. That doesn't sound good at all, man.
Yeah. Apparently somebody's like, you know what? I want to eat this cheese that's got maggots in it.
I hate maggots. I hate maggots so much.
Hey, listen, well, you got to try this cheese, bro.
Nope.
It's too bad. No. You will eat this maggot cheese.
No, I will
You will
not.
enjoy it. Just shield your eyes so that the maggots don't get in your eyes. It's fine. Bro, this thing looks foul.
Yeah, I don't even want to look up a picture of that.
You need to look up a picture of the maggot cheese, bro.
I can't.
I just can't understand it. You know, like I can understand if somebody's like, dude, I'm desperate, but like people are selling this on the black market. So, you know, some rich people are like, bro,
Yeah,
you gotta have me some of this maggot cheese.
I need some of that freaking maggot cheese.
Give me some of that cheese. You're like, hey man, would you like this? You know, and you give them like some food or whatever. Like, what is this? This cheese doesn't have any maggots in it. Disgusting.
Where's my maggots?
Where's my maggot cheese?
I'm a man of quality.
Yeah, I have taste. Yeah.
That's so disgusting.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just going down a list of some weird foods. Now, I've heard of this one before, and I don't know if you might have heard of this. I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. It's called surströmming.
Oh yeah, the Viking fish.
Yes, the fermented Baltic herring. And you can go in Sweden, and it's apparently just like in a can. Yeah.
Yep. I'm actually going to be getting that soon.
Why?
Because I need to try it, man.
But you won't try the maggot cheese, but you'll try fermented herring.
I don't freaking have any relations to those freaking Italians.
Well,
I gotta try the surströmming because it's my heritage, man. It's a thing. It's gotta happen.
Why would you want to do that, dude?
It's the experience.
No, that's not how that. So I've watched people.
You want to try it with me?
No, hell no. I barely like fish as it is. I've literally watched people eat this fish and throw it up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I watched a guy one time eat it.
That might be me too.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've never thrown up before when I've
you're gonna.
But
you're gonna. No, I watched a guy one time, like he got it like in an unboxing video. Yeah. Somebody sent it to him, but it was like old. Like it was way past where it should have been. And he couldn't get it was so fermented. The top was so hard he couldn't get it open normal.
What?
So he had to like stab it open to get the pressure released. Dude, and he was like before he even tried any of it, dude.
Dude, I do not handle like bad smells at all. Like I'm terrible with that. Dude. So it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Guys, if you have not checked out our channel Epic Man, go check it out. We do fun stuff like this. Normally we're just trying out good foods, but we're also gonna be trying out some we're gonna be probably trying out some surströmming and watching Josiah and me throw up.
It'll not be. I might throw up. I
definitely will throw up. But you know what, dude?
Have you heard of
the content?
Yeah. Have you heard of Limburger cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't even handle the smell of that. Like that smell will like just get me like gagging and stuff.
Wow.
I cannot do bad smells at all.
Wow. And you're gonna get fermented herring, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this is a normal thing, dude.
That was actually something that the Vikings ate a lot of, was like different fermented meats and stuff. They did that with like pork and elk and all sorts of stuff.
When they're traveling over the water, they're like, oh, that food went bad, and they're like, better eat it.
Yeah, better eat it. I mean, they were probably like they probably use that for like incentive for the Vikings. They're like, hey guys, if you don't get across this water, you're just gonna be freaking eating rotten fish. So
instead of them making them faster, they're just like, I'll just develop a taste for it. Cool, joke's on you. I'll be selling this in a supermarket.
Maybe that's what made them so berserk too. When they got across, they're like, I got to get off the ship and I just got to kill something.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're continuing because I'm glad that you knew this, but we're gonna keep going. In Korea, I cannot pronounce half these words. Sonakji?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. It's a raw dish consisting of live octopus. It's cut into pieces, lightly seasoned with sesame oil, and served immediately, the tentacles still squirming on the plate.
Okay. I that disturbs me. I actually watched. You remember like that mukbang girl or whatever?
Yes, who's eating like she had the octopus and she was like pop.
That
she's like,
that made me sick to my stomach. Not
Yeah.
because of the grossness of her eating a live octopus, but the fact that she was like chopping up a live octopus, and you could just see that it was like in pain.
Yeah.
And that just like disturbed me, man. I was like,
Yeah,
dude, that's just not right. That's just
No, dude, she beat
freaking
the
messed up.
she beat the crap out of that thing. He was
Yeah,
not happy.
I was not happy about that at
Well,
all.
what's nuts is that like, yeah, they're eating that thing and like apparently, you know, the tentacles and stuff stay alive for a while.
Yeah.
But like when you're eating it, dude, those things like the suckers will still try to like
Yep.
hang on to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Dude, I wish I would have known about mukbang like sooner so I could have just like got in on this mukbang thing, you know?
Yeah, dude, it was like the thing to watch like a couple years ago.
You just start
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she still gets decent views, but like for a while there, like, you know,
Yeah.
millions and millions of views a video.
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. There's what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. It wasn't about the live octopus, it was about something else.
No, it was about the live octopus. Let's be real here. That's what we're gonna be doing soon.
Shoot, I can't remember what it was.
The octopus was like, bro, this hurts.
Yeah, there's the most disturbing video that I think I've ever seen was at like a Chinese wet market, and it was a guy who was literally boiling a dog alive.
Oh yeah, I've seen that video.
And the dog's like screaming and like yelping, and dude, that just
jacked up. Listen, there's some dark corners of the internet. I just let you guys know that. Sometimes I get curious. I want to know what's going on out there. But yeah, I've seen that video. I've also seen one of these kids and they're like, dude, we caught this cat. We're hungry, and they just drown the cat so they can eat the cat.
I can't handle that type of stuff.
Nah, me either, girl. It's gross, bro. And it's like, oh no, but like over there, it's like totally normal. They're just like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
You know, but apparently in France, it's normal to just force feed geese and be like, I'm gonna eat the crap out of this thing. But listen, it's a dark world out there. But listen, this one's gonna cheer you up a little bit.
Okay.
This one's gonna cheer you up because you know what? I know how much you love coffee.
Oh,
you love.
I do like coffee. All right, let's go.
Let's take a trip to Indonesia, and we're like, hey man, can I get some coffee?
Indonesia.
Yeah.
All right, we're in Indonesia. All right,
and you go, hey, I want some coffee, and you say, hey, can I have some kopi luwak?
Okay, can I have some
rarest,
kopi luwak?
Most expensive gourmet coffee in the world.
Okay,
rarest, most expensive gourmet coffee.
Okay,
you know what it's made from? Are you ready for this? It's actually made from the excrements of an Indonesian cat-like creature called the luwak. The luwak eats only the ripest coffee cherries, but its stomach can't digest the beans inside, so they come out whole.
I've heard about this before.
It's like corn. It's just like, nom, 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 nom. Oh no! And somebody's like, bro,
dude,
I'm about to get some coffee.
Man, you know the weird thing is, I would actually try that. It's coffee.
That's not normal. It came out of something's butt. I don't care what it is. Listen, if somebody was like, bro, I love pizza. But somebody's like, listen, man, this is like the best tasting pizza you'll ever have. But it came out of, a dog creature's asshole, and it gave it a special aroma when it came out. I'm like, no, I'm not going to eat it. They're like, bro, this is like the best like pizza you'll ever have. And I'm like, but they're like, but it's got maggot cheese and the sauce.
Oh, I can't do maggot cheese.
The sauce comes from, this monkey. He eats the tomatoes and he poo-poos out the red sauce, and we collect it and scoop it. And somebody was like, bro, I should eat this.
I wouldn't eat anything that came out of a monkey.
Well,
that's just not right.
This thing's a cat creature. They didn't even call it a cat. They said a cat-like creature. Yeah. They're just like, yeah, it's a thing.
We don't know what the heck this is, but
and why does it eat the bean? It's like, dude, I can't even like.
It sounds kind of like the koala or something, like eating stuff it shouldn't be eating, and then being like,
no,
man,
bro, if you
I got constipation, man.
You're like, bro, I shouldn't eat the cherries, bro. Go look at this thing. This thing does not look like a cat. It looks like a weasel, a raccoon, and like.
What's it called again?
A luwak. Luwak. Oh no! And then there's a picture of it pooping it out.
Oh.
Just poops out like a big long string of.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh no, that's not a cat creature. I don't know what that is, but they're just like,
What
bro.
is that?
They're like, hey man, this thing's poop.
It's like a
Makes me lots of
freaking.
money.
It looks like a Tasmanian devil had babies with a raccoon or something.
Yeah, bro, this is nuts. And like,
That's a
dude,
weird looking creature, dude.
The price tag can go anywhere between 120 to 300 US dollars per pound.
Man.
So like, if I got a pet Luwak and just started feeding it this stuff, dude, I can make bank just being like, bro,
Yeah.
I got the poo poo coffee, and everybody's like, I'm gonna drink this.
Dude, you could actually probably make a killing doing that.
Yeah, poo poo coffee.
Dude, we got to go get ourselves a Luwak.
I don't want to sell poo poo coffee.
I do.
I don't want to sell poop coffee. That's weird. Why are people drinking poop coffee? Like, I don't understand. How does somebody come to they're like, dude, this is perfectly good beans. Look at that. Just a waste.
It looks like a peanut cluster.
Yeah, I know it does. But that's not chocolate. That's poop.
It looks pretty good, actually.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yummy, yummy.
Somebody was like, bro, look at this perfectly good string of poop right here. These poop beans. We gotta put this into some kind of coffee.
I'm sure they probably clean it first and stuff. You know, they clean off the beans, boil them, maybe.
Came out of a thing's butthole.
Yeah. But if you clean it and stuff, then it'd be fine.
Yeah.
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 Like, I mean, you know, if you swallowed a quarter, and then you pooped it out, and then you cleaned it off, you know, washed it, boiled it, whatever, I'd still use that quarter.
Okay, let me ask you this then, Josiah.
Okay.
Let's say you have a whistle. You're like, it's your favorite whistle in the whole world.
Yeah.
One day a dog comes up and swallows your whistle, or a cat. We'll go with a cat. Cat swallows your whistle whole. And then it poops your whistle out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna clean that off and then put your mouth on it? Are you gonna put that whistle in your mouth? Somebody's like, hey man, I disinfected it, I cleaned it. Blow on this whistle. Are you gonna put it in your mouth?
It depends on the situation.
No. There's no. It's just a regular situation. The guy disinfected it. He cleaned it. He goes, listen, man, it's 100% clean and disinfected. Are you gonna put that whistle in your mouth?
No.
Came out of a cat butt.
I'm not. I'm not putting that freaking whistle in my mouth.
In the holy hell would somebody put that in their coffee? I don't care how much you cleaned it. It came out of a cat's butt, and they're like, bro, this is normal.
Okay, but I will say this. I would at least try it.
You gonna try that whistle?
No. Well, I mean, if I was like doing it for content, then yeah, I'd do it. I'd try that whistle. If it was cleaned, sure. Why not? If someone was like, hey, you'll get 100,000 views on a video if you put this whistle that went through a cat, all cleaned off and everything, if you put this whistle in your mouth, I'd immediately put it in my mouth.
Yeah, but the thing is, these people are just drinking this coffee normal.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that probably, but
Yikes.
I'd try it. You want to try it with me? We should see if we can order some.
I mean,
I'm gonna see if I can order some.
I know you're gonna see if you can order some. Wow.
Hey, this is your fault, man.
That's not mine. You're the one drinking that crap. Wow, man.
Holy crap, it's expensive.
Yeah, I told you, dude.
It's like $100 for a can. Jeez.
Bro, have you heard of snake wine? Or snake blood wine? Listen, I'm just going down the list here. Ready for this? Snake blood wine.
Okay.
This is a real thing. Apparently, these people, they take a snake, and it looks like it's in Vietnam. They cut it open, and then they pour it into a glass with wine, and then you have to drink it right away.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's not. No.
Yep.
No.
And then apparently this is in Hanoi, which is in Vietnam.
Sounds kind of annoying to me.
Oh my God, I hate you so much. The Hanoi Backpackers Hostel. It runs trips to Snake Village for $15. You can visit a snake traditional snake restaurant on the outskirts of Hanoi. Enjoy the full snake dining experience. There's a snake buffet, plenty of rice wine. Since it's organized through the hostel, you know that it'll be a great group of people, and you can help kill a snake. And then you can drink the snake's blood and bile. And if you're truly adventurous, you can bite the heart out of the living snake, feel it beat in your mouth for a few moments before you swallow it.
That just sounds horrendous. I like snakes. Why would I want to do that to a poor snake?
Because it's a dangerous snake. I don't know.
It just sound like I wouldn't want to do that to a snake.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. But yeah, apparently they kill the snake and then they let its blood drain into a glass of rice wine, and people like and drink it.
And then they eat the beating heart. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See,
yeah.
Somebody had to decide to do this. Like, I can understand like you cooking snake up, being like, hey man, like I want to try some snake. Like people do it with alligator. People do it with but just be like, bro, watch this.
Yeah.
Drink this. Drink this right now. I just put it in rice wine.
Quick, drink it, quick.
Drink that thing. Bite the heart. It's still beating. And you're like, I don't know if that's a normal thing. And they're like, normal for us.
Do it right now.
If you don't do it, there's something wrong with you.
We will kill you.
Oh man.
I've had rattlesnake before and it was good. But
really?
Yeah.
I've never had rattlesnake.
But it was like all like deep fried and stuff. It was tasty.
Hey,
tasty stuff. Like I'd do that. I'd eat a snake that way, but just to like slit a snake and then just like drink the blood. No, not doing that. Nope.
No. Nope. Dude, listen, I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Yeah.
Dude, these people are wilding all over the world. They're crazy.
All over the freaking world. And you hear things like there's some things that are like a little less crazy. Like, you have in China or East Asia specifically, but then also South Africa and South America, they eat chicken's feet.
Yep. Well, I mean, they do that here too. People eat chicken's feet here too.
Yeah. Haggis, sheep's guts.
I've had haggis before.
That's a thing.
Haggis wasn't bad.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, it was the oatmeal was the worst part of it, to be honest. I'm not a fan of oatmeal, so I didn't like that part, but the rest of it was okay. But yeah, there was like we had these neighbors at one point who literally made a jello out of chicken's feet, and you could see like chunks of like chicken's toes and stuff like that in the jello. I didn't eat it.
Yeah.
I didn't eat it.
Yeah.
But they were like, hey, you want some jello? I was like, yeah, sure. And then they set it down at the table and it was just like, it kind of jiggled a little bit and you saw the chicken toes and stuff in there and bits of like the chicken legs. And I was like, nah, suddenly I'm not hungry anymore. Imagine that.
I've lost my appetite. Yeah. Hey, you mentioned something because since we're talking about chickens.
Yeah.
You mentioned the century egg.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a thing too.
Yeah. If you guys don't know what a century egg is, over in, it looks like that's China. Yep. They take an egg, and they preserve it in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for a few months, and the whole egg turns like this weird clear jelly liquid, and then they eat it.
Nope. No, I'm good.
Smells strongly of sulfur and ammonia, but supposedly tastes like a hard-boiled egg.
Ugh. No, I can't do that. Nope. I can't do egg stuff. Egg stuff is just
I understand.
Weird.
Stink heads in Alaska, fermented head of a king salmon, buried underground in for a few weeks, eaten as a pungent putty-like mush.
I would try to eat that. I would try.
Why are you like this?
I don't know why, but the fish stuff doesn't weird me out as much as like the egg stuff. The egg stuff is just weird to me.
Oh my gosh, wasp crackers in Japan?
I'd try it.
It's a biscuit filled with wasps.
I've eaten grasshoppers before. I've never eaten a wasp though, so.
Why are you this way? Why do you do stuff like this?
Hey, I was like 15.
Listen, there's no justification for what you've done.
Sometimes you just look at that grasshopper and you're like, I wonder what that tastes like. You just pop it in your mouth.
Nope.
What I should do is I should get some like freaking locusts and then eat it with honey. That's called the freaking John the Baptist diet.
John the Baptist diet. Yeah, you're like, hey, bro, check this out. I'm about to smash this locust and wild honey. Yeah. Well, hey, I got one for you, dude. Listen, you're adventurous.
Yeah.
The Witchetty grub, Australia.
Grubs
Part of the Australian bushmeat family. Another staple of indigenous Australians in the desert. Be eaten raw or tastes like almonds or lightly cooked, where its skin crisps like roast chicken and its insides take on a look and consistency of scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Apparently, I knew a guy who knew a guy. Yes, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, they used to eat grubs. Like they'd find them. Like if you find them, like they use them for fishing too. Like yeah, you find them in like woods and stuff, and they just pop them in their mouth and just and they pop too when you eat them.
I mean, that sounds kind of fun.
You want to eat a grub?
If it tastes like almonds, then yeah, sure, I'll eat a grub.
It's like a giant maggot, bro.
Yeah, but it tastes like almonds.
I don't.
I like almonds.
That's what somebody told you that it tastes like. But you eat one too.
All right. Well, I'd eat it on for the channel. I'd do it for the content.
Well, that's great for you. There's a lot of worms in this list.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a lot of it.
Don't know if I can eat worms.
No, now this one is for our international viewers. This one's not so weird. This is like, to me, it sounds like the equivalent of like spam. Apparently spam is super weird for a lot of people. There's
really?
Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Marmite or Vegemite.
Okay.
In the UK, New Zealand, Australia, apparently it's very common, and you either love it or you hate it. It's made from a yeast extract, a byproduct of brewing beer. It's essentially the slurry from the bottom of the barrel that most breweries just throw away. It's a sticky brown paste with a concentrated salty flavor that's spread on toast or eaten with cheese.
Okay.
Most people, and like that's what I've heard from people, my buddies, from other other countries and stuff. They said, yeah, you either love it or you hate it, and there's no in between.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of crazy food out there, man. It's crazy.
A lot.
And I am definitely open to trying most of them. So, because I like trying new things. It's fun.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, I just found guinea pig in South America. They eat guinea pigs. Yep.
Ben's eating a guinea pig when he went to go visit his imaginary fiance.
What?
Yeah. He told us that on the podcast a few weeks ago.
Listen, Ben says a lot of things, and I just ignore him. Now that I know he's
he ate a guinea pig when he went down to visit his imaginary wife. So
why is he the worst human being in the world? He ate a guinea pig. How could you do that?
He was like, I want to experience the culture. So he ate the guinea pig. Freaking chowed down, man.
Well, listen, there are a whole bunch of other stuff on this list, but
yeah, that'll be for another episode of another time.
Because this is out of control. Like at this point, we're just
we'll have to do another one when Ben's back on, because you know that he's gonna cry about everything that's on the list. So
yeah, well, except for guinea pig, apparently.
Yeah, he'll munch on those all day long. So
guinea pigs. Actually, they're pretty good.
But with that being said, we hope that you enjoyed the episode for this week. If you are watching us on YouTube, make sure that you leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff. It really does help us out. And if you are listening to us on your favorite podcast platform, please leave a review. It really does help us out a lot. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you all next week. Bye.
Bye.